Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Melanie, your She Shed Scrapper. So today I am back with a one-page layout, kind of a little bit different. I am actually using the Bungalow Lane collection from Paige Evans to document fall soccer. I wanted to do something different for this one because it screams fall with the colored leaves, and I just thought this one would be really fun because it's bright and vibrant, and it actually, after I was looking at like all my soccer stickers, it matches color-wise pretty well. I didn't have as many papers left that I guess kind of thought I would use for this collection, but I really like this triangle paper, and I decided to do the layout kind of on a diagonal. So I cut, I believe I went up 6 and over 6 inches on each of those triangles, top and bottom, and then I will just place my photos at a diagonal down the page. I did decide to double mat this photo here. I have a bunch of scraps left over. You can see this one. I think I had tried to maybe cut a circle and it didn't work out, but I decided then to just use the scrap piece here to mat that middle photo. I wasn't sure if I should mat the other two photos. I didn't really have any other papers I felt like that would go well enough, or that I wanted to use, and I kind of just figured too that with that middle one matted and on white, it was okay. So another scrap piece here. This is kind of like a dark navy, just with a subtle pattern. I decided that the strips I had were actually long enough, even though they were not 12 inches and kind of rounded on the edges, but they were long enough that I could place them kind of as a barrier between the triangle paper and the white background. So I, overhung the paper, and I will go back and trim off the edges of that. So I was thankful that, one, I used a collection I know it's kind of a fall collection, but not really sports related, or so I thought. I guess you will come to see in some of the embellishments. But glad that I could use up the random scrap pieces that were not really any normal shape or size. So I was glad to use up some of those. So now just trying to figure out how to lay the photos, and I knew that top one I could kind of tuck underneath the middle one, but then my son in the bottom photo is actually the kid on the far left. So that one I had to place on top of the middle photo, just to make sure he was kind of seen there. What I love about this collection and kind of why I bought it are these giant leaves. I just love them. They make great layering pieces. So you can see they do come in different sizes. I think I actually have 2 of the ephemera packs. And I'm actually running out of some of the papers. So I don't know, I might have to go back and see if I can find any of the papers, or just mix and match these leaves with other collections. I tend to collect fall collections, and maybe I just purchased 2 more. So keep an eye out for that haul video. I'm still waiting to receive that. But what I love is all the different colors of these leaves too. My papers are primarily green and blue, but I love that I was able to bring in those bright fall colors in these leaves. And it just, I feel like, helps bring out the trees in that top photo. So just kind of filling in the white space with clusters of leaves. Again, just really had a lot of fun pairing these together. Each of them, or most of them, are going to have 2. I guess I do go back and add a third leaf to at least one of the clusters. That top one, I do end up adding a third leaf. And then I just will end up adding smaller clusters. I don't even know if you want to call them clusters, but I will go through then and add some embellishments to the leaves. I thought about that layering piece and decided against it, but there were some cut aparts and stickers that kind of work hard, play hard, that I was like, ooh, this is completely appropriate for this layout. And so I ended up adding some of those phrases you'll see to each of the clusters. I really wanted to include some of these stickers from that soccer layout, even these gloves, and just decided against it. Color-wise, it matched really nicely, and for whatever reason, I just chose not to. This is the sticker sheet from that previous one was from Photoplay, and then this one is Bella Boulevard. There was an orange soccer ball I will end up using off of this sticker sheet, just to kind of incorporate soccer in there somewhere, but it is very subtle, I will tell you that much. I did sneak in a journaling card that I had fussy cut out. I'm thinking it had a bird. I think I initially started collecting this collection from a Not Just for Boys kit club, and it was a page kit. And so I just followed those instructions and had fussy cut out of that journaling card, but kept it because the rest of it was usable. And so you can see I tucked whatever was cut out under that leaf, and it gives me still enough space to journal. So I do have the sticker book for this collection, and so I did kind of go through and see what I thought I could use. I kind of kept with the star theme. I had the puffy embellishments. You can see on the bottom right of the screen there, buttons, stars, hearts, and so I kind of kept with the star theme and added some of those puffy stars to each of the clusters, and then kind of wanted a title, so to speak, not anything large or I guess screaming soccer, and so I found that Remember This and added that to the top, and I really like how that looked. So at this point, my sister and her husband had been living in Florida and came home for an October wedding, and they froze. I will say this was a very, very cold day that they came to watch him play soccer. But they absolutely froze. For the most part, they sat in the car to watch. But, you know, it is what it is. You get used to that warm weather in Florida, and you come back, and it is freezing. So, again, there are some smaller phrase stickers that kind of have to do with working hard, playing hard. And so I do end up kind of adding those. You can see there's a Let's Play and Sweet Memories I added to the bottom, and then I added one to this cluster here, Hard Work, and then the pink one I believe says Work Hard. So I will see if there is anything left of this collection and link it down below for you guys if you are interested, but I hope you guys enjoyed this layout, and we will see you next time. Bye guys!